Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 92 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Alright, I did 3 battles off screen just to get them out of the way and build up characters a bit more. So now we should be able to take on the mission in chapter 21. Hopefully Edelgard will agree to meet us halfway before a major battle is to take place. If we can avoid it, great. And obviously, I don't think we can. Well, let's see what happens. I wonder if Kronia or Solon will rear their ugly heads again. Because eventually it's got to come to a head.
Professor, do you think Edelgard will show up?
She will.
Well, well. It's been a long time, Professor. And hello to you too, Dimitri.
Edelgard, I did not think you would actually accept my request.
Call it a win. Well then, what did you want to talk about?
I will get straight to the point. Why did you start this war? There had to be a way to change things in your territory without the need for so many senseless casualties.
It may be hard to believe, but this is the way that leads to the fewest casualties in the end. Don't you see?
How could I? Countless people have already lost their lives in this conflict.
The longer we took to revolt, the more victims this crooked world would have claimed. I weighed the victims of war against the victims of the world as it is now, and I chose the former. I believe that I have chosen the best path, the only path.
Even after seeing the faces of those who have suffered the ravages of war, you would still force them to throw their lives away for the future? You are obsessively devoted to this war, and deaf to the screams of its victims. You cannot change the cycle of the strong dominating the weak with a method like that.
You're wrong. That very cycle is exactly what I have devoted my life and my power to destroying. If after all of this, you believe the weak will still be weak, that is only because they are too used to relying on others instead of on themselves.
Yes, perhaps someone as strong as you are can claim something like that. But you cannot force that belief onto others. People aren't as strong as you think they are. There are those who cannot live without their faith, and those who cannot go on once they have lost their reason for living. Your path will not be able to save them. It is the path of the strong, and so it could only benefit the strong.
So you consider me strong, do you? Even if one clings to their faith, the goddess will never answer them. Countless souls will be lost that way, living without purpose. And I can be counted among those who have died that way as well. But that's why I must change this world, on behalf of the silent and weak.
And do you intend to become a goddess yourself? Will you steal the power to take action from the broken-hearted masses you claim to defend? The ones who can truly change the way of the world are not the rulers, but the people. Pushing your own sense of justice and your own ideals onto even one other person is nothing more than self-righteousness.
Maybe it is self-righteousness, but it doesn't matter. Someone has to take action and put a stop to this world's endless, blood-stained history.
Do you not believe in the power of the people to join together and rise up? Humans are weak creatures, but they are also creatures who help each other, support each other, and together find the right path. I have learned that humans are capable of all that from the Professor, and from everyone in my life.
I doubt a highborn person like yourself could know how the poor feel or what motivates them. This is nonsense, though I'm finally starting to understand how you feel. But that makes it even clearer to me that we can never fully understand each other.
I feel the same. I finally understand. What you believe is right.
Goodbye, Dimitri.
Wait, Edelgard. There is something I must give you. This is for you. Use it to cut a path to the future you wish for. And I will rise up to meet you there. Elle?
Elle! So it's true. You're really going away? Going back home?
There's nothing I can do about it. It's all happening so fast. I'm as surprised as you are.
Elle. Here. I want you to have this. Elle, listen to me. No matter how hard things get, you can't give in, okay? You've got to cut a path to the future you wish for, no matter what.
It's a dagger? Why would you give me something like this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to give you.
Edelgard, what are you doing? It's time to go. Hurry and get in the carriage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle. I have to go now.
I remember now. You gave me a dagger all those years ago.
I'm still sorry about that. I should have given you something that would have made you happier.
Perhaps. At the time, I was quite flustered by such a dangerous gift. I left without giving you a proper response, and that was the last time we saw each other.
True. It is a sweet memory, with a bitter ending.
I'm afraid it will do no good to reminisce, Dimitri. That girl you knew back then is gone, as good as dead. But I'll tell you now what I wasn't able to tell you back then. Thank you, my dear forgotten friend. Because of you, I never lost my heart. As for the future, that will be decided in battle. King of Fargus, as the Emperor, I shall await your arrival in Inbar.
Well, it's safe to say she kept that dagger as a reminder to carve her path, literally into battle. This is the future she wanted, after all. With a decisive battle ahead, Violet visited the cemetery.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Someone I love. Oh, so I got a few choices here. Believe it or not, Gilbert is one of them. Someone that I would love. And I can choose out of any of them. Sothis apparently is not an option right now. I would honestly choose between either Annette or Ingrid. Like, those would be my top two. Like, Annette is, like, very bubbly, but very adorable in her own right. And she's a redhead, so that's a bonus. But Ingrid, if I marry her, she can still pursue her dream of becoming a knight, and won't be bound to a noble. I'm going with Annette. I hope I made Jeralt proud with that decision. Yeah, so apparently in Three Houses there are options that you can choose to marry, like, same sex. So that's pretty cool on that front. Alright, we got some supports before we go to battle. Dudu and Flame for A.
Hello there, Dudu. I just want to say that I am really terribly sorry.
For what?
I tried to cook on my own. It was an absolute disaster. Adding that seasoning. Adding all that seasoning. What a mistake.
Mistakes happen.
But Chef, that is, Dudu, I defied your instructions. Quite blatantly, I might add. I tried to cook before I had gained mastery over the tools. I have been a terrible student. Are you going to stop teaching me now?
Is that what you want?
Not in the slightest. I desperately want to learn from you.
As you were then.
Truly?
You have not disappointed me. The food itself tasted awful, of course, but there was more to it than that. I could feel the thought you put into it, the wish to please others, to be faithful to what you've learned.
You actually ate the food I made?
I did. The ingredients were chopped to perfection. You also seem to have learned how to handle fish without my instruction.
I learned by watching you.
You have talent. One day you will surpass me.
I was certain you would be angry with me. It is decided then. Someday, you will exclaim that something I made is delicious. I do not quite know how many years it will take, but I am willing to rise to the challenge. Please help me get there.
I will. However long it takes, I look forward to it. Now, your next lesson will consist of the selection and seasoning of ingredients.
Of course, Chef. Dudu, rather.
Call me whatever you want.
Oh, this is so exciting! Let me see. Chef Dudu, Master Chef Duda, oh, Supreme Chef Deddy Pie!
I suppose I've already committed.
Oh, I know! Chef Deddles!
Thank God it's Deddles and not Diddles. Alright, Felix and Dorothea for A. Okay, I was wondering what that was.
You, get over here.
Get over here? How about I tell you to get out of here?
You're always following me around. At least make yourself useful. Let's spar.
What? Are you serious?
I don't joke. Draw your weapon, unless you intend to fight without one.
If you want to train, then do it on your own.
If you don't attack first, I will.
Okay. If you want me to knock some sense into you, who am I to say no?
For someone whose only aspiration is marriage, you're pretty strong.
Is this your attempt at flattery? Oh, it is, isn't it? When I was in the opera, I always trained for self-defense. Couldn't really get by without it. Nowadays, if you can't use a sword, then you're just in the way.
Perhaps I had you all wrong. I thought you were just a frivolous girl who cared only for men of status. On the contrary, you seem well aware of the realities of the world. I respect that.
Yeah, all right. I'm beat. I'm going to go sit down and relax with a cup of tea. You'll join me, naturally.
I will?
We just trained together. Are you really going to turn me down?
Just this once.
Good. Let's go for tea. While we're at it, shall you treat me to a meal?
Don't get carried away.
Oh, you're no fun.
So that's 2 cups of tea for Felix. Alright, do I want to do any new certifications? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty content with the classes I have. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to start the battle in this episode because there's been a lengthy amount of cutscenes. But I could probably get myself set up on this episode. So let's go to the assault on Enbar, suggested level 41. With Fort Mercius conquered, it's time to approach Enbar, the Imperial capital. The Imperial forces stand ready in the city streets, intending to resist to the bitter end. Alright, let's go get set up for it.
I am ever so grateful.
The Kingdom Army, having gathered new troops and significant strength, commences its march towards the imperial capital of Enbar. In response to their movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer, Hubert, to the front lines to meet the Kingdom Army head-on. The two forces clash in the city streets.
I am ever so grateful.
Alright, looks like it's all coming to a head with the Imperials.
Thanks.
Oh, can't wait for this. It's gonna be one massive battle from what I can tell. But instead of sending, she's sending Hubert. Does that mean Edelgard is not gonna be in the battle?
Thank you so much.
Guess we'll have to find out. And we still don't know for sure if Rhea's there. For all we know, we could be chasing a red herring. Okay, at least we're allowed 12 units for this one. I'm definitely going to be changing my roster for the most part. Alright, who do we got here? Hubert's the commander, which surprises me to say the least. So I guess the final battle will be at the castle itself. Winged demonic beasts, of course. Petra's over there. Who else do we have to deal with that's a major unit? Quite a lot. Oh, that one's using Hades. So that one I gotta be careful for. Or maybe I should make that my primary target. Because I bet you if we keep that one around, it's gonna be a nuisance the whole way. Alright, let's take a look at our units. I think I'll take Happy out and Shamir. I should keep a net because I mean, Len proposed to her soon. And let's see, Constance will definitely go. Ash will definitely go. Oh. I think I'll take out Dorothea. And instead of Balthus, I'm going to take Felix. I feel like this is a good squad. I kind of want to keep Yuri around. Oh, I can take one more. I miscounted. I almost forgot about Sylvain, so you're coming with us. Oh, that reminds me, I need to reassign my, Well, I have no adjutants to assign, because none of them are flying. Alright, how about Gilbert with you, and Happy with you. Good thing I looked at that to remind me that you need to replenish your battalions. I almost forgot about doing that. Also, I noticed over 93,000 monies. That's crazy.
Is that the one?
Maybe I'll buy 2 lots of
Thanks
elixirs.
a bunch.
I'm gonna buy the armory. Is there anything I want to buy at the armory? I'm honestly not sure. You know what? A short axe
Is
might
that
be
the
good.
one? Thanks a bunch.
I think I'll give that to Dudu. And let me get it forged. I think that would be a good idea. Where did I put it to? Ah, here it is. Short axe. Oh, good thing I got wood steel. Wait, the tomahawk is better. I could straight up get a tomahawk now. It weighs more. And somehow it's cheaper to do this. You know what? I'll go with short axe plus. I think it could be better long term.
Come back.
And I don't think I need to do much else. So here we go. We'll trade the hand axe plus for the short axe, which I put right here. You know, maybe instead of an iron axe, we'll keep the steel axe. But I want to take a mace? No, I'll take a hammer. Yeah, a hammer will be good. There we go, and you equip this. What about Sylvain? So I haven't looked at his equipment in a long time. I'm going to take off the concoction and give him an elixir. I think now's the time to do that. Is everyone else good? I think everyone else should be okay. What about you, Felix? Can we switch you up with something? No, I think you're good. Constance, you're good. Ned, you're good. Yuri, you're good. I'm gonna keep the healing staff on you, obviously. Steel shield is alright. Hold on, can I get a better shield for Sedith? Nullifies effectiveness against flyers. So I think I should give that to, I'm gonna give that to you. It might be good for Ingrid, too, actually. You know what? We'll go back to the leather shield for Sedith. Maybe an iron shield wouldn't be a bad idea, either. Ingrid, can you equip something? Yeah, we're gonna trade the leather shield for the Aurora shield. I forgot I got that a while ago. There you go, now you can put that on. Now you got some real potential going your way. What other equipment do I have that I haven't really bothered to use? You know, I got this for finishing the side story and I never bothered with it. Allows counterattacks at any range seems a little bit broken to me. I might save it for the final chapter. But not right now. You know, I'm just gonna give you an elixir too. Instead of concoctions. Wait, does Dudu have an elixir? Yes. Dimitri, you should have an elixir too. There we go. I'm not gonna worry about one for Byleth because he's able to heal automatically anyway. Now, our abilities the way I want them to be. Yes? Yes? What about you? White magic range +1 could be very valuable. I think I'll just keep it the way it is. Her HP is dangerously low, even at level 42. That blows my mind. Yeah, maybe we'll just keep it as is. What about you, Yuri? Do you have anything else you want to switch up? I'm probably not going to use Fate level 4 that much. But I got nothing else I'd rather want. And you're good. Yep, you're good. You are also good. Now let's see here. Movement +1 might be very valuable to have. So I think I'm going to take off Swordbreaker and trade it for movement +1. There, now you have a lot more movement to work with. And Felix, I'm thinking instead of Axe Breaker, I'm going to give you Black Magic Crit +10. Doesn't use a lot of black magic, but when he does, I like a higher amount of crits. I think we're good to go, so why don't I save it up? And in the next episode, we go to war. See you everyone, thanks for watching.